Good evening, this is Shirley Davis, and I'm back to do another video about my top stocks. But right now, I want to welcome back all my subscribers and welcome my new viewers. So I'm going to cover my top stocks, but I just wanted to give you the news. It says inflation just jumped the most in years, yet markets are largely ignored, and here's why. So it says a hot June 21 consumer price index may not be cause for alarm thanks to dizzy but isolated rise in used car prices. So yeah, but we've been talking about used car prices. Cost of new homes are going up. It's getting really weird out there. So just keep this in the back of your mind as the 2021 market continues. We also have people going back to school in the fall. We also have a lot of the programs that were happening during the pandemic will expire. Some of the unemployment benefits will be expiring in September. So just keep all that in the back of your mind. I know some people on vacation or out doing things, but keep in mind the cost of living is going up, even though they're not talking about it. They call it the consumer price index. They don't always call it, they call it CPI. They don't always call it inflation. So just be reminded of that. Okay, so we're in my Robinhood account, and we'll just take a quick look at some top movers. Corvus Gold was up 30% today. PLX Pharma was up 27%, and Howard Bank was up 27%. So these must be some new stocks. I'm sure IPOs or new Reddits. So that's that. Okay, ticker symbol we have here, GOOGL, or Google, was up 0.29%. And ticker symbol SHOP, or Shopify, was up 1.49%. So Shopify had a nice bump today. Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, was up 0.62%. And also, I figured out with Robinhood, I can look at total return and that sort of thing. I can see, okay, how much I made on that particular stock since I've owned it. So, like for example, Google, I'm up, 6% overall. CrowdStrike, I'm up 22%. Snap, I'm up 11%. CMG or Chipotle, I'm up 18%. And Shopify, I'm up 13.5% overall. So that's pretty cool. Some of the tools are available in Robinhood. I just don't like to use it all the time because it's just not what I'm used to. So anyway, this is Robinhood. Let's go over to my other account. Let's see what was up today. Okay, first ticker symbol we have up, CBLAQ. Now this is a penny stock, and it's only worth 16 cents. So it's saying it's up 33%. I guess I'm ready to sell this because it's not worth much. But we saw this in the earlier market, pre-market. Nokia was up. And again, NOK was up again now in regular trading for the day. It was up 10.43%. Again, I bought these shares because of the whole 5G. I'm not sure if they've come out with a new deal or they've made a partnership with AT&T or Verizon, but Nokia is up 10%. So next ticker symbol we have is DD Global. Made a move again today. Not sure if they lifted the investigation, but they are up 8.5%. Another Chinese stock, TME, Tencent Music, is up 6%. Ericsson, ticker symbol ERIC. Ericsson is up 2.23%. So it was just a weird day. A lot of the tech stocks were down. One of my favorites here, ticker symbol OKTA, was up 1.44%. Okta does cloud software. They do identity security software. So if a company needs to secure people's data within a company, authentication, authorization, They do all that software management in the cloud for mid-sized companies. So that's Okta. They've been growing for the last 3 years. I picked up the shares originally at $94 per share. And today they're trading at $248 per share. Next ticker symbol we have out is MSFT, where Microsoft was up 1.28%. And so, some of this cloud stuff like Okta and Microsoft, both software companies, and Google, they're not going to be affected by inflation because they don't involve like consumers. Like the cost of their input is just software. So they may be affected, different stuff, but not in the sense of their inputs. Their inputs is pure software. Also, we have Apple, ticker symbol AAPL, is up 0.66%. So Apple up 0.5% on the day. But it was a really rough day out there. It was a really rough day. I'm going to take a look at my overall gains, and I'm going to look to see what was red because I want to say, I know AMC was down, Tesla was down. There was a bunch of stocks that were down on the day. So let's take a look. Okay, Tesla fell 3.31%. AMC again fell today 12%. Remember, I talked about this earlier. The company offered more shares in the market, diluting shareholders' value. So that just, knocked them out. RVLV, the revolving group, it was at its 52-week high, $73 per share. So I'm not surprised that was cooled off. But as you can see, there was several stocks that were down for the day. When I look at my account, it was down over $900. It could have been a good time to still pick up some different stocks. Okay, Virgin Galactic is down, naturally returning back to around $35 per share. Considering they've gone to the moon, they've got FAA approval, so the stock doesn't really have any new catalysts right now, and they don't have any revenue. So it's pretty hard for the stock to go anywhere. Let's see. Yeah, this is June, late May was the last time there was really no news and information, and the stock was trading about $30 per share. And as we went through June, they got the FAA approval, and then they announced Branson taking the flight. So stock is falling back down here. It can fall as low as $32. Let's look at the weekly chart too. Yeah, you see that it can fall as low as $28. And unless they come up with something new in the marketing, I mean, this stock is not gonna rise pretty much. But there may be a big buyer come in. I mean, there's several things that could happen, but right now I don't expect any catalyst to drive the stock back up. So anyway, that's ticker symbol SPCE or Virgin Galactic. So this is the second day the stock is down over 10%. Wow. Ticker symbol BAC. Banks report this week. So just to let you know, banks report earnings. Best and the worst of bank stocks. You can check out Jim Cramer, The Street. 4 things Jim Cramer wants to hear from the big banks. So all 3 or 4 report this week: Citigroup, Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo. They all report this week. So just keep that keep that in mind. That banks are like the bellwether of the economy. They tell whether the economy is doing good, doing bad, that type of thing. And so let's go to the seven earning. Okay, so here are the seven earnings report this week to watch. This is on Investors Place. JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Citigroup, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, and US Bank Corp. So all of them report this week. You can always visit, like if you want to Bank of America. So if you want to listen to the earnings call, you can go to the investor.bankofamerica, go to events and presentations. And then you see here, July 14th, 9 a.m. Is that yesterday? Okay, so that's first thing tomorrow, Bank of America reports. You can listen in, but if you visit investor.bankofamerica, you can listen into the earnings call. And they have, let's see, you can go back to the previous ones too. So let's see, presentations. Those are the slides. So you can do that. You can read the revenue and all that. Let's see. Sometimes they actually have the slides out the day before. View all presentations. Okay. So yeah, if you want to go back, see Bank of America, that's for a presentation. Let's see. Okay, this was the previous quarter, April 15th. And you can look at their earnings and see, okay, it's like standard information that companies had stronger during the pandemic. And you can look at, economic recovery. A lot of information. So you can look at the earnings presentation and listen to the earnings call. And like I said, you can get this from investor.bankofamerica.com. Like I said, just go to events and presentations. So it says quarterly earnings. And like I said, you can go here is March 2021. Okay. And then the other one will be up here tomorrow. So if you want investor information, let's see, investor. Goldman Sachs. Investor relation, Goldman Sachs /investor relations. And let's see, presentations. July 13th. And you can say, it says here on July 13th, Goldman Sachs reported its 2021 earnings. Let's take a quick look.
And highest ever first half revenues, which drove year-to-date ROE of 27.3%, achieving the objectives that we laid out at Investor Day in 2020, all designed to transform our business mix to drive more durable earnings and a higher return profile. We're hitting key goals across all four of our businesses. For example, in investment banking, we are leveraging our leading M&A franchise to serve our clients in their strategic objectives coming out of the pandemic.
shares
And at the same
discussed
time,
with
we're growing
investors,
our
including
transaction
continued
banking
strength and
platform,
diversity.
including our launch in the UK in June.
So usually what happens during earnings call is they tell about all the revenue, how much profit they made. But after that, then they take analyst questions.
Increased the dividend by 150%.
See.
Demonstrated our ability for ROE accretion at scale. Also, these.
Okay, well, anyway, you can listen to the earnings call, whether it's Goldman Sachs or Bank of America, and read the presentation notes, the actual results and stuff. So you can check that out. That's just something I used to do. You don't have to, but you can get all the information on these 5 stocks: JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Citigroup. Just visit Investor Relations, Bank of America, or Investor Relations, Citigroup. You can get the full revenue earnings for the quarter. So these are all 7 banks are reporting, and they're basically giving their outlook for the next 6 months, how well they'll think they'll do the next quarter. So that's just a little extra, but looks like today's top stock. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like Shopify here in my Robinhood. Shopify was up 1.49%. And over here in my other account, top stock was Nokia. I would say Nokia. This is a penny stock, but I would say Nokia. Nokia was up 10% on the day. Like I said, I thought that this stock would be a 5G play, but 5G hasn't rolled out yet. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and please like, share, and also don't forget, if this is your first time visiting, click the notification bell. We've got free shares available if you sign up for Webull or sign up for Robinhood. So I have the links below. Thank you.